Jackie O. Henderson has sensationally walked away from her almost a quarter-century-long partnership with Kyle Sandilands. It's also only 2 years into a 10-year, $100 million contract. Now, there is no more sobering a way to announce a breakup than via the Australian Stock Exchange, and that's what we got yesterday evening. In that statement, ARN, which is the parent company of Kiss FM, says that effectively Miss Henderson, or Mrs. Henderson, has announced that she is walking away. She will cease to present the show. Her main issue is that she can no longer work with Kyle Sandilands. Now, it's important to mention that Kiss FM have offered Jackie O an alternative program. At the same time, they have given Mr. Sandilands 14 days in order to remedy his breach. If he is unable to do so, then he will be pulled off the airways. Now, we have been having a chance to speak to people on the streets of Sydney this morning about the great breakup. In fact, the message that we're getting from a lot of people is that Kyle and Jackie O have essentially been part of the furniture for radio listeners here in Sydney for the last 25 years. Now, this entire saga goes back to February 20th. Well, on air, Kyle effectively accused Jackie O of losing her work ethic and, in his words, becoming fixated on astrology during a larger chat about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Now, Jackie O has been off air since February 20th. Kyle has been running the show solo. In fact, in his programming yesterday, he announced that he really did believe that Jackie O was going to return, but we certainly got those divorce papers in the mail via the Australian Stock Exchange later that evening. But let's take a quick listen to what people on the streets of Sydney have been telling us this morning.
I think it's terrible, you know. It's they've been on the air for so long, and it's very sad.
It's crazy. I can't believe it. I just always thought they'd be on radio forever. Like, they're the duo that's always been there. It's crazy.
Now, the duo joined Kiss FM in 2013. It was smooth running in Sydney, one of the highest rated shows. Last year, they ranked second in the ratings here in Sydney. It wasn't the same case in Melbourne, not as fruitful south of the border. Last year, only gaining 5% of Melbourne's listenership. But the big question now is what happens to that mammoth contract. The pair signing that deal in 2024 for $200 million. That contract is expected to run until 2034. So certainly a lot of news and potentially a lot of money ahead.